Hmm. All right. Take four, part four. Testing one, two, three. Mic check, mic check. Okay. Well, let me see if I'm okay. Well, General Sunbeam here, Sunbeam 007, Sunbeam Titan reporting. It's me back for part four. I'm trying to wrap this up. This is the fourth time I'm doing a live stream following up from my previous live stream and the other previous live stream and the other previous live stream. Having to go to work soon and then pick up my wife from work. I want to express um, yesterday, me and my wife went to the dentist not too far from here. We went to the dentist and did the X-ray, did the first time new patient stuff, fill out the paperwork, all the paperwork regarding for that dentist, the dentistry, and I would just best say that my wife really need to brush her teeth. With all due respect, I'm gonna say this openly and publicly here on live stream. Again, streaming on YouTube and Rumble, General Sunbeam. That my wife need to brush her teeth and need to floss and be vigilant on dental care, dental hygiene. I will be fair that I'm lazy and slacking very badly on brushing and flossing my teeth and I lost my water pick, like part of the water pick. So I'm gonna have to buy a replacement, buy a new one, and buy a charger for both me and my wife. My wife and I are married, still married, eventually going to 3 years, still going strong on our marriage. I'll best say our marriage is very liberal, not very traditional, like every common family households. It is what it is. Free will can be as it is, free will. And I either agree and disagree with it. I believe in freedom, total freedom, autonomy, independence, and the right to make my own choice and decision. I don't believe in coercion. I don't force. I don't manipulate. I don't control anybody. But free will is as it is, free will. But me and my wife are still married. We just have very creative, liberal way of defining marriage and how we communicate and what we do among peers, friends, and families. I have said this numerous times. Again, on September 6th, me, my wife, and few friends will be traveling to Honolulu, Hawaii, taking the connecting flight, traveling to the airport, getting something to eat, meeting in-law families and other friends, and the island of Oahu at Honolulu, Hawaii on September 6th through the 13th. 1 week on a vacation. It is roughly a month away until Honolulu, Hawaii trip, but we'll be going on a vacation to Honolulu, Hawaii. And I communicated with my families, with surrounding friends, families, and in my employer. Yesterday, I got off of work working as a pool monitor, pool attendant for the neighborhood, for the community. And I would just say yesterday I had to file an incident report because of a claim from a resident due to other residents' mishaps, misconducts. And there was supposed to be other pool attendant on duty. And I'm not sure the other pool attendant have paid attention or aware about that. I'll just leave it at that. But I have communicated with the management and I got a phone call and communicated. And again, just leaving that there just to show that I'm aware and I do take my job seriously to the best of my abilities. But I'm not always there to keep an eye and to observe because I am not a lifeguard. I'm not a certified lifeguard. I'm a pool attendant. I've been working for 2 months and doing to the best of my abilities to oversee, the inside of the pool enclosure space. And as always, I have strongly communicated the pool rules equally, fairly to among all residents, communities, and neighbors alike. I also communicate with both sides, the resident and the management, regarding the pool hours of operation, 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. I'm sure you get it by now. 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. Tuesday through Sunday, according to one of the pool posted pool hours of operation at one of the pools around the community. And as I said before on my previous live stream, this is regarding the community neighborhood of Boulder Ridge, South Pflugerville area. I won't go into a lot of details, but you can search up Boulder Ridge here in South Pflugerville, in the city of Pflugerville, and it's going to be here on YouTube, on the internet, on the search engine, Google, Bing, whatever, Yahoo. Search up Boulder Ridge, Pflugerville, and you'll know about it. There is no pool hours on the website on some communities, Boulder Ridge. But again, if you are a resident living on property, there are two pools, two swimming pools, or two parks, two amenity parks, and there are two swimming pools. The one on the north and the one on the south. You just take one of the streets. You take the streets going south. Like I don't know what is the precise location on the Google map. I would be honest, there was a Google map there was a listing on Google Map, but it got removed. So it's just a dead building on Google Map. I do the best of my abilities to communicate to all residents to be a help, to make sure that everyone's on the same page and everyone's communicating well, fair and square about the pool rules, exercising safety, general awareness, be mindful of your neighbors or your surroundings. Appreciate you communicating any complaints or concerns, safety violations, or whatever. I'm not always there, but I just want to express that I care, and to the best of my abilities, I'll do what I can to make sure everyone is safe and everyone follows the rules. I can only do so much, and I do appreciate your understanding, and I appreciate the helping hand and that teamwork. Teamwork goes a long way. Teamwork makes the dream works. And sorry I cannot communicate fluently in Spanish, but I did my best. Reglas de la piscina, advertencia. Corre, something like no running, walk please. No food or drinks near or in the pool. Remember that. No alcohol, no glass, no alcoholas, no beber. I don't know how to say glass in Spanish, but no glass, no sharp objects. If you care about, we got swimmers, children, there are children going swimmings. Please be mindful, especially if you bring your own children, your own families. Throw away all your trash. Keep glass outside. And if it's outside the pool enclosure space, appreciate letting me know. I don't mind picking up trash out in the hot sun. That's the best I can say. And once more, the pool hours are 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. for Boulder Ridge rent-paying residents that live on property. So I just want to communicate to the general public of YouTube, Rumble, and the vast internet population. To all viewers and audience watching at this hour, thank you for subscribing, thank you for following, thank you for sharing, reposting, and thank you for spreading this message on keeping everyone safe, putting health and safety top priority. But anyway, again, ColossalCon Texas will be coming up. It is 1 month away into ColossalCon Texas at Kalahari Indoor, Round Rock, Texas, Kalahari Indoor Water Park and Convention. So ColossalCon Texas is 1 month away, as well as Windbloom Festival. I discussed this numerous times regarding the fate and the future of Windbloom Festival by Fandom Events / Lion and Crown. And so far, appreciate appreciate any assistance in just staying updated and staying aware and well informed. Life is full of politics. I want to stress that life is full of politics. It's a lot of headaches, a lot of heartaches, so many hate, dislikes, left and right. I don't like living in this civilized world where everything is all polarized and it's all about hate, pretty much. I'm very tired, had a cup of coffee, I'm a bit groggy, tired. I'm going to be very drained, being exposed out in the hot sun. And later I got to pick up my wife from work. And I have to be out there to the pool soon. But yeah, I'm sure you've seen me before. I am who I am. General Sunbeam, Sunbeam 007, Sunbeam Titan. And I am a content creator, a hardcore serious content creator, YouTuber, Rumble, Twitch, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Pinterest, DeviantArt, Discord, you name it. I'm a hardcore social media personality, just being me with a serious, moderate, severe acne. My face is oily, picking my skin. Oh my god, I got very bad acne, got mustache and beard, got black little skin discoloration here between the bridge of my nose. Just at least want to point that out and be honest. But I got moderate severe acne, hyperpigmentation or dark spots, and acne scars. So again, that is who I am. Vietnamese Asian, short black hair, round hair. My hair is growing long, black or brown eyes, and wearing a white t-shirt, short gym pants, blue shorts. Um, got 3 phones. I often like to play and try to make extra money, trying to make extra pennies and all that, and trying to live life to the fullest, living life, paying bills, all that. So again, I took my wife to the dentist yesterday, and I am paying a large sum amount of money out of pocket, large amount. So we've been slacking, lazy, not keeping our teeth vigilantly clean. So that's our big loss. And I do want to express that I plan to do a GoFundMe or some sort of fundraiser to keep up with the expense, paying off medical and health care. At least that's a legitimate and justified purpose for the fundraising as far as healthcare and overall health. I will also add I have a large outstanding debt with credit card, trying to pay about almost 3,000, roughly around that estimate for credit card bills, and of course, you got rent, house, electricity, internet, vehicle maintenance, car insurance, all that. Like it's a lot of money, and I guess I need to go find a stable job that pays $30 or more, like okay, competitive wages that keep up with all the expenses. It's so stressful, financially stressful. So I just want to get that off my chest and get that out of my, speaking my mind here again. Freedom of speech, exercising First Amendment rights, liberty of censorship, and exercising open door discussion, open door policy. Just speaking my free mind. So viewer discretion is advised. And again, just face is itchy, just hate having bad acne, bad pimples, having mustache and beard, having an itchy face and having to deal with consistent breakout and feeling groggily and tired and crabby before work and having to go out of my way to pick up my wife from work. All right. Sorry. Bad acne. Having a bad habit of picking my skin, I'll be honest. So yeah, there has been some fresh breaking news locally in local news in Central Texas and mainstream news. I'm not gonna go into details, but almost every day there's always bad breaking news, always tragedies and incidents left and right. So that's the memo. Well, just kidding. Still continuing the discussions. Love saying that. Got that bit from Bill O'Reilly from his own news, the O'Reilly Factor from Fox News long time ago. Now, getting back on track, moving on to the next live stream. Live stream segment, surveillance cameras, privacy, doxing, and responsible reporting. Now, I want to discuss surveillance cameras, privacy, public recording, online sharing, doxing, and the responsibility to report legitimate safety concerns. As I always stress this, health and safety comes first. Prioritize your safety and everyone's safety. Your well being matters. Don't put your video game, computer game first. It's just a game. Nobody really cares about you playing game. You're not gonna go viral, be famous for you playing games, and you don't get paid for it. I stopped playing games well into my 30s. I am naturally outgrowing entertainment. I don't like watching movies, playing games, just for nothing. I want to make money out of it. That's the truth. I'm trying to make a living out of it. So putting your health and safety is top priority and is most important. Taking care of yourself. Drink water, eat, brush your teeth, take care of your dentist, your dental hygiene, your teeth. At least my smile is sort of okay. Make sure, just, well, I don't want to say exercise because I'm too lazy to exercise. I haven't been going out walking. I haven't been disciplined on walking or exercising, lifting weights and all that. So shame on me for that. My health, well, I do have a chest tightness. Sometimes my chest hurts. Feel that pressure right there. And I don't know if I'm coming down with a high blood pressure or potential heart attack or much worse. I don't want to scare anybody, but I'm just throwing that out there in case. So anything could happen. Anything suddenly could happen. And I want to make sure that I communicated that's what's going on with me in terms of my current health. Last time I was at the doctor for my annual checkup, I weigh about close to 200 pounds, 5 feet, 9 inches, black hair, short black hair, black eyes, Asian, Vietnamese, moderate to severe acne, acne scars, all that. My feet just needs pedicure and scrubbing, and just need to wash my hands. And I am feeling kind of tired, exhausted, groggy, crabby. It's a long day for me, a long afternoon for me. Just came home doing lunch drop gig and early morning lunch drop gig, trying to pay the bills and keep up with all the debts and outstanding, well, eventually outstanding debts. Trying to keep up with all the payments. Security cameras are common around stores. Well, okay, just getting back to security cameras and privacy. So, as I was saying, security cameras are common around stores, parks, pools, apartment communities, parking lots, hotels, airports, schools, convention venues, and other shared spaces. Their purpose may include monitoring entrance and exits, protecting property, documenting incidents, identifying hazards, and helping establish an accurate timeline when something goes wrong. Cameras may discourage some misconduct because people know their actions could be recorded. Yes, people know their actions could be recorded. However, a camera does not guarantee that a crime, accident, or a rule violation will be prevented. Cameras are an additional safety and evidence tool, not a replacement for attentive staff, responsible personal behavior, proper lighting, secure gates, maintenance, and timely reporting. Videos can help confirm when an event occurred, who entered an area. Let me drink my tea. My mouth is running dry. Oh, it's 4:14 p.m. So yes, let me reiterate once more that a crime, accident, or rule violation will be prevented. It's not always a guarantee, and it will not always be documented or captured on camera, but there are surveillance cameras around the park amenities, inside the office, somewhere in the building. It's also outdoor cameras surveilling, overseeing the park or pools. I'm pretty sure it's obvious. It is transparent, and there is, without a doubt, no question that it's there. I'm sure everyone has noticed about it. So security cameras are there to deter crime and to reduce criminal behavior because people know security cameras, their actions will be recorded on camera. So cameras are an additional safety and evidence tool, not a replacement for attentive staff, responsible personal behavior, proper lighting, secure gates, maintenance, and timely reporting. Video can help confirm when an event occurred, who entered an area, what direction someone traveled, and whether an account of an incident matches the available evidence. That evidence may protect victims, witnesses, employees, residents, visitors, and even people who have been falsely accused. At the same time, surveillance footage must be handled responsibly. It should not be used for entertainment, humiliation, stalking, personal revenge, doxing, or social media gossip, or even blackmailing. Access should be limited to authorized people with a legitimate operational safety, investigative, or legal reason. Legal reason. When an incident may become part of an investigation, preserve the original footage whenever possible. Do not crop, edit, add dramatic music, change the speed, remove context, or post selected portions online before the responsible authorities had an opportunity to review the complete material. Now, recording in public. This is what I'm going to do almost all the time. I have a habit of live streaming, making content, and I am a content creator, hardcore, serious content creator. Recording in public. People should understand that when they are lawfully present in an open public space, they may be visible to security cameras, dashboard cameras, doorbell cameras, news cameras, tourists, live streamers, or ordinary people using mobile phones. I would say that's about normal. In the United States, people lawfully present in public generally have broad protections to photograph. So again, in the United States, people lawfully present in public generally have broad protection to photograph or record things that are plainly visible. Yes, that are plainly visible and open, right in front of your face, right in front of your eyes. However, property owners may establish rules regarding photography on private property, and laws governing audio recording, restricted facilities, restrooms, changing areas, and other places involving a reasonable expectation of privacy may be different. Being in public, oh, my nose is itchy. Being in public does not give anyone permission to harass another person with a camera. Follow them persistently, interfere with employees, block emergency operations, enter restricted property, or record inside private areas. The responsible principle is this: you may encounter cameras in public, but everyone should still exercise dignity, restraint, courtesy, human decency, and respect for personal boundaries. Now, online privacy and public sharing. People also need to understand what happens when they publish information online. Yes, you need to understand this. Audience and viewers need to understand what happens when you or someone else publish information online. Once a photograph, video, message, live stream, comment, travel update, or screenshot is shared, any form of contents is shared, complete control over that material may be lost. Even when an account is limited to friends, followers, a private group, or selected recipients, another person may take a screenshot using the snipping tool of computer, the snipping tool, screenshot from your phone camera, save the file, right click, save, forward it, screen record it, copy the text, or repost it somewhere else. Privacy settings can reduce exposure, but they cannot guarantee that the people allowed to view the material will keep it private. So again, privacy settings can reduce exposure, but they cannot guarantee that the people allowed to view the material will keep it private. The Federal Trade Commission, the FTC, warns that it is impossible to completely control who sees online posts, and that material posted online may be difficult or impossible to take back. That's right. It is hard. The Federal Trade Commission warns that it is impossible to completely control who sees online posts, and that material posted online may be difficult or impossible to take back. Before posting, ask yourself, would I be comfortable with this appearing outside the original group? Does the image reveal an address, license plate, work schedule, school, hotel, room number, access code, financial document, identification card, or real-time location? Does it show another person who reasonably expected the moment to remain private? Could the post expose a child, older adult, employee, traveler, or residents to unnecessary risk? Am I sharing a verified public fact or am I repeating speculation? Think before posting. Removing something later may not remove copies already saved by other people. What doxing mean? Doxing, there we go. Let's talk about doxing again. What doxing means? Generally means collecting and publishing another person's private or identifying information, often to intimidate, harass, threaten, embarrass, or direct unwanted attention toward that person. Doxing, is for short, means dropping documents or dropping docs. That information may include a home address, private phone number, personal email address, workplace schedule, family information, identification documents, financial details, hotel room, travel itinerary, security codes, or other sensitive information. Something being discoverable somewhere online does not automatically make it responsible to gather it into one post and distribute it to an angry audience. Or sometimes being discoverable somewhere online does not automatically make it responsible to gather it into one post and distribute it to an angry audience. Oh man, my back is itchy. Public commentary should focus on documented actions, official statements, business practices, published policies, and relevant public records. It should not become an invitation for viewers to contact someone's family, visit a private residence, confront employees, interfere with a workplace, or track a person's movements. If sensitive information appears accidentally in a photograph or live stream, blur it, crop it, remove the post, and warn the affected person when appropriate. Now, reporting is not dishonorable. I also want to address the word snitch because I'm starting to hate that word. Every time I hear that word, it just drives me crazy. I also want to address the word snitch. Snitch is an informal and usually insulting word for someone who informs an authority about another person's conduct. The word itself is not illegal, but it is often used to shame, pressure, or intimidate people into remaining silent. I reject the idea that a person should remain silent about violence, threats, serious harassment, broken glass, dangerous equipment, unauthorized entry, theft, abuse, fraud, or another credible safety concern merely because someone might call them a snitch. Yeah, I don't like that word. There is no honor in protecting dangerous behavior at the expense of innocent people. I want to make that clear. Responsible reporting is not about inventing stories, spying on neighbors, escalating minor disagreements, or trying to get someone punished because of a personal grudge. It means reporting legitimate facts through the proper channel. Describe what you personally observed, include the approximate date, time, location, and relevant conduct. Separate what you witnessed from what someone else told you. Preserve original photographs, videos, messages, and documents. Do not exaggerate, edit evidence deceptively, or spread rumors as confirmed facts. Oh my God, my eyes are itchy. See something credible, say something responsibly, document it accurately, and report it. Now, harboring false statements and evidence tampering. People should also understand that loyalty to a friend or relative does not create permission to obstruct an investigation. Under Texas law, intentionally harboring or concealing another person, helping that person avoid arrest or escape, or warning the person of impending apprehension with the intent to hinder arrest or prosecution can constitute hindering apprehension or prosecution. Can constitute hindering apprehension and or prosecution. Texas law also prohibits knowingly altering, destroying, concealing, or fabricating physical evidence in certain circumstances when an investigation or official proceeding is pending or in progress. Knowingly making the materially false statement to law enforcement with the intent to deceive during a criminal investigation can also be an offense. That does not mean every incorrect statement, disagreement, refusal to participate in gossip, or decision to obtain legal advice is a crime. People maintain legal rights, including the ability to consult an attorney. The important distinction is between exercising lawful rights and intentionally fabricating evidence, hiding a wanted person, destroying records, or deliberately misleading an investigation. Do not delete messages because they appear damaging or undermining. Do not coach witnesses. Do not create false screenshots. Do not move, clean, hide, or alter something that may be relevant evidence. Do not publish evidence publicly when doing so could interfere with an investigation. Preserve the material and provide it through the appropriate process. Courtesy, accountability, and my personal standard. My personal mantra remains simple. Treat other people the same way you would want to be treated. Treat others the same way you want to be treated. I expect the same courtesy, consideration, honesty, transparency, and mutual respect that I try to provide to others, and I expect the same in return. Do not photograph someone for the purpose of humiliations or content growth. Do not spread private information. Do not invent accusations. Do not defend harmful conduct merely because the person involved is a friend. Do not pressure victims or witnesses into silence. At the same time, do not assume that every person holding a phone is committing wrongdoing. Do not damage cameras, cover lenses, interfere with lawful recording, or threaten someone simply because an incident may have been documented. Act as though your conduct may later be reviewed not because everyone should live in fear, but because lawful and respectful behavior should remain lawful and respectful whether or not a camera is present. Cameras can document behavior, but personal character determines the behavior being documented. Protect privacy, respect boundaries, preserve evidence, report credible concerns accurately, allow the appropriate process to determine responsibility. And that is truly the memo of the whole live stream address. Thank you to anyone that cared to listen, watch, hear me out, following, subscribe to this channel, share, repost, and being supportive. Number one rule is safety, staying safe and preventing crimes from thriving. Follow the rules, policy, and laws, even if you disagree with them. Please get along with thy neighbors and the general public. And don't get separated from trusted friends and close family members and be cautious around strangers. I will soon be out to work or be going out to work during my usual duties or out on the road doing my gig, or in this case, pick up my wife. But tomorrow I'll be out doing my usual lunch drop gig for Friday to pay bills. Bills, dental, healthcare, all that. So again, that is truly the memo. That's what I gotta say about security cameras, surveillance cameras, and privacy, doxing, and again, just exercising safety, health and safety, and especially that the Boulder Ridge, or any park amenities do have surveillance cameras. There are security cameras at the building facing the pool or surrounding areas. There are cameras in motion. So appreciate exercising safety, following the pool rules, being mindful of other neighbors and families and all that. We are family, we are neighbors. I appreciate making it easy for one another and making it easy for the staff, for the management, and personally making it easy for me. I'm here to keep everyone safe, and I do the best of my abilities. I appreciate the same courtesy in return. We are family. We are neighbors. We are one whole community. I want to have a safe neighborhood. I want. I don't want to be living in anxiety, paranoid, and fear of a lot of consistent troubles all across. I've been seeing a lot of breaking news, a lot of incident left and right, and I cannot wrap my head around it. Oh boy. Oh boy. I mean, go ahead and just clean up the notes since it's all been read. Want to charge my phone, making sure my phone is fully charged. I probably might take a quick shower because I'm falling sleepy. So I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Thank you for watching and tuning in. General Sunbeam here. So again, I'm just going to step out here. Just put this flashlight here. Oh boy. All right, I'm back. So yeah, I'll be heading out to the pool. So I just want to capture this live stream. Then live stream here on YouTube and Rumble. All right, be right back. Gonna step out and check what's out the front door. If there's any packages or something.